Hey everybody, it's the coach, and this is Madden 20 on EA Sports. Ahead, we'll see the runner-up and Rookie of the Year balloting Baker Mayfield and the Cleveland Browns as they match up with the Red Rifle, Andy Dalton, and the Cincinnati Bengals. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime, but kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, it's dreary and miserable throughout much of the Midwest, but we've got football to perk up our spirits. That's the good news at Paul Brown Stadium. That's where we're at here in Cincinnati. This crowd loves their orange and black. The scene just a short time ago, they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football as the Bengals get set to do battle with the Cleveland Browns. Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Godden. To my left, Charles Davis. And, Charles, you focus on this Bengal team entering play. They've been cooking these last couple months. Winners of 7 of their last 8 games.
And if you extrapolate that out to a full season, they'd be 14-2. And anyone in the NFL today would sign up for that.
Meanwhile, for the Browns here, they come in playing well on both sides of the ball. Winners of 6 of their last 8 games. Here we go. The final week of the NFL season. Week 17 is underway. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Tight dog.
And his first look is incomplete. Mayfield. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Let's meet the offense. Greg Robinson. Very, very talented. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. This is Joe Mixon, 4th in the NFL in rushing last season. And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Here now the offense for the Bengals. From midfield here, Dalton. That's complete to John Ross. And he is tackled. Dalton with a give here to Mixon. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Tackle made there by Myles Garrett. We'll look now at our starting defense. They're right around the middle of the pack, number 15 in the NFL against the run.
They're not an elite unit. They're not, as what you'd say, the top part of the league.
From the gun, a give to Mixon. Call it a gain of 4. 3rd down, a shot here for Dalton. He's going to go for it all. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Demarius Randall. And a big turnover there.
When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown, and pick it off, just as we saw there.
And he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Defensive starters, here they are for Cincinnati. It's a unit that has had all sorts of issues against the pass, dead last in the NFL.
Ready for it.
To throw again on 2nd down, Mayfield. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the... They come up now, 3rd and 5, following the incomplete pass. From the gun, Mayfield. This one complete into the hands of Higgins. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Baker Mayfield, in all likelihood, is going to be seeing a lot of these Cincinnati Bengals in the coming years, twice this season. And he got off to a great start last year as a rookie against Cincinnati. 7 touchdown passes, no interceptions, and 2 wins.
And I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger game.
The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Named the AFC Defensive Player of the Week for his performance in last week's game.
He's stacking games together, isn't he? I mean, you just mentioned what he did the previous week to be named AFC Defensive Player of the Week.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. On second down, here's Mixon. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. 3rd and 2 for Dalton. And that is incomplete. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 26. A nice burst there as they'll get about 7 that time on the first down run.
Number 3 in the league in rushing, within shouting distance of the lead. But at the same time, if the passing game is open, he's got to take advantage of that too.
Now a throw here on second down, and that's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40. It's got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And it's really difficult to try and defend him.
They'll run with Hunt on second down. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Caught left side, it's Beckham. Odell Beckham Jr. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. And what they told us is this has been the most focused week of practice we've had all year. You wouldn't expect any different.
Yeah, and you know, at the beginning of the season, you have multiple goals. They just have one now, win the game.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Back to Mixon on first down. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. On second and 11 now. Dalton. Room to run past midfield. Brought in here by Tyler Eifert. 16 yards, a first down. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. He finds Ross. A first down throw coming for Dalton. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Off the play fake to Mixon. This is Dalton. And that will be incomplete.
180! 52! Alert, alert! Alert, alert!
It's caught by OBJ. And just shed it. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one.
Pressure comes and down goes Baker Mayfield. Carl Lawson with a little how do you do.
Well, most of the time when you talk about the ends, they're your pass rushers. They're the guys that you turn loose to try and get to the guy who's going to throw the football. The tackles, usually more of the run-stuffing variety. But the way this game is advanced, you're wanting a little bit of everything.
Now Joe Mixon. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3. Dalton sets up play action. Now he's hit, and Dalton lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. He's at the 40, past the 20, and he's into the end zone. Dalton, 1st and 10. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Play action here with Dalton. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sheldon Richardson picks up his second sack. 3rd and long. What will Dalton dial up? And he goes down. Dalton couldn't get rid of it, and that will be a safety. Reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Now this is Callaway on the receiving end. Good yardage after the catch as that play good for 30 and a first. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Mayfield now. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
Make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
On second down, Mayfield again. He gets it left side to Johnson. Browns on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 7. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. He finds Beckham, complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. On 1st and 10, here's Andy Dalton. And that is incomplete. Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Bengal got going a little early there. Play action now, Dalton. Airing one out for Boyd. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD.
Game situation, play calling will dictate things. Now, how does he get there once he tries to get hot? Formations, route running, trying to get mismatches for him. Different types of routes he will run downfield, short, medium, long.
Over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. To the right side, and he's got Landry, complete. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts.
Let's go, B.
A first down throw for Mayfield. Throw left side, caught by the tight end, Njoku. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. He finds his target, Beckham. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thank you as always. Welcome into our final regular season edition of our Halftime Report. Playoff lives hanging in the balance as we take you around the NFL one final time. We'll begin up at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, and they are nearing halftime with the Steelers out in front. James Washington, a touchdown reception. From there, we'll head down to Charlotte to check on the Panthers at home at Bank of America Stadium, and for the moment, they trail the visiting Saints in that one. 2 touchdown passes there for the venerable one, Drew Brees. Lastly, let's get up to Buffalo to check on the Bills. And they have the lead over the visiting New York Jets. Josh Allen has thrown a touchdown pass. In the game you're watching, it's been Baker Mayfield with a strong first half. He's thrown for over 200 yards already, and his guys have the lead as well. As we get you back to Brandon Gaudin.
The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is
do that?
I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive.
Dalton off play action. Looking for Green, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Greedy Williams, the rookie from LSU. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. Here's Nick Chubb as they try to fire up this run game.
Watch the screen.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And looking to throw on second down. Dalton. Open man is Uzama. Third down, a shot here for Dalton. And a throw there going to be incomplete. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. He takes this for 3.
But not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
On second down, Johnson. And he'll slip his way up across the 30. Mayfield from the gun on third down. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. First and 10 for Dalton. Boyd's the target, and he has it over the middle. Mixon with a first down carry. Give him 3. From the 39, Dalton. And that's going to be incomplete. To throw on third down, Dalton. And the Browns' pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, first and 10 at their own 11. It's caught. Beckham. So he got free of one tackle. To throw on second and 6. Mayfield. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. Mayfield on first down. He's got a man wide open. It's Landry. The 40. The 20. 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
58, right over there, right over there.
Out of the gun, it's Dalton. And that is incomplete.
Watch the block, motion, block.
Throwing again. Dalton. Over the middle, complete. That's Boyd. Mixon. And this will be good for a pickup of 9.
Brings up second and a yard at the 46-yard line.
You better be ready. Don't be scared of it. Switch. Watch safety green.
On second and 1, Dalton. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Boyd. Play fake. Here's Dalton. And nearly picked off. They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And he's going to take this down. Despite only needing one, Dalton to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. And he can't come up with a pick. And Bullock will put this one through. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. Browns drive about to get started. And Charles, we are in the midst of a very one-sided affair. I think this is where you and I have to fill a little bit. You want to regale us with old stories of your childhood in New Paltz, New York?
We can go in so many different directions because the game certainly not taking us there.
Oh, I hear the remotes clicking off right now. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. A run for Nick Chubb. A great effort there to shed the contact.
Usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better.
Mayfield now. A perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. First and 10. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. They go with Chubb on second down. And running with, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is picked up by the Browns. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield.
You can't afford to make any kind of mistakes, but it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. It's caught by OBJ.
Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop, but that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything, so it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
Following the penalty, Chubb. And now they're going to get him down right at the line. So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10.
At the 26-yard line.
Switch.
They run it again with Chubb. And they've got it in the red. A nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop him here on third down. Chubb. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first.
This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front, and a lot of times that is one-on-one. And if you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
Off the play fake to Mixon. This is Dalton. Airing one out for Boyd. And that'll wind up incomplete. 2nd and 10. Dalton once more. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is going to wind up incomplete. Dalton. And Eifert has it. Dalton to his big target, Eifert for the Cincinnati first. Dalton, 1st and 10. Green's got it over the middle. And he'll be taken down. On 1st down, Mixon. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Throwing, Dalton. Got an open man, that's C.J. Uzomah. Now Dalton with a 1st and 10. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Myles Garrett. So Dalton now. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This is taken at his 4. And now nothing but green ahead of him. 20, 10, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. 6 yards. Great blocking in front of him on special teams as well as he takes it to the end zone. This will be taken in at the 1. Somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time. All the way to the house on the other end. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. This fielded at the 2. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Bengals grab it. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. Well, this one provided some good drama down to the very end. That last kickoff return, for a moment thought he might break it, but in the end, they get the tackle and stop the drama.
You were starting to have more fun, weren't you?
Well, I was starting to stand up.
Yeah, you were into that one. Who knew? We thought maybe they might get that miracle finish that they were looking for. Didn't quite get it done.